Hello! We are back today with another episode on acne. Today's episode will be all about scars after nodular acne. As we have touched on in the previous video, squeezing or picking at your acne can cause severe marks or scarring. The physical marks left behind from acne are not the only scars you may suffer from. Many patients have reported experiencing psychological scars from suffering with acne that have affected them for years. First, let's talk about marks. Acne can sometimes leave red, pink or purple patches following an active breakout. These stubborn patches are known as post-inflammatory erythema, PIE. PIE is caused by dilation, inflammation, or damage to the small blood vessels known as capillaries that reside under the skin. Picking at your acne can only worsen your chances of causing PIE. PIE can last for several months before eventually fading on its own, depending on the severity of your acne. Another type of mark caused by acne is known as post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIH. PIH are dark marks or spots left behind after the acne heals. It is the skin's natural response to inflammation and presents as discoloration of the skin. As the skin around the acne heals, it produces too much melanin. Melanin is the protein in the skin that gives the skin its color, and it is this excess melanin that darkens and discolors the skin. This discoloration remains even after the wound has completely healed. Sun exposure can also trigger the skin to produce more melanin, aggravating pigmentary concerns. That said, the more inflamed a breakout, the larger and darker the PIH spot tends to be. Picking or popping a pimple increases the chance of developing PIH simply because you are increasing inflammation in the skin. PIE and PIH can occur simultaneously in many skin types. PIE tends to occur in people with lighter skin tones, while PIH occurs in people with darker skin tones. PIH may also be longer lasting than PIE and is harder to treat, but again, in all cases, your skin will return to its natural color over time with the proper sun protection. Now let's talk about scars. There are two main types of scars, atrophic scars and hypertrophic scars. An atrophic scar is an indented scar that heals below the normal layer of skin tissue. Atrophic scars form when the skin is unable to regenerate tissue, and as a result, it leaves behind imbalanced scarring. These indentations can form into one of three types of scars: box scar scars, rolling scars, and ice pick scars. Box scar indentations look like chickenpox scars. They have flat bottoms and defined borders and are caused by widespread acne. Rolling scars don't have distinct edges. They vary in depth, with sloping edges that make skin appear wavy and uneven. Rolling scars can usually be found on the cheeks. Ice pick scars are deep V-shaped scars that are usually small and narrow, less than 2 millimeters wide. They often look as if a sharp object, such as an ice pick, has punctured a hole into the skin. Some ice pick scars have the appearance of a very dilated pore. They are also often found on the cheeks. Now, onto hypertrophic scars. Hypertrophic scars form as raised lumps of scar tissue where the acne once was. This happens when the acne heals and the body produces new collagen fibers in excess of the breakdown of old collagen. Hypertrophic scars are usually of the same size as the acne that caused them, and often contain nerves and blood vessels. They do not extend beyond the boundary of the initial acne, but may continue to increase in thickness over time. Keloid scars are similar to hypertrophic scars. However, with keloids, they can grow to be much larger than the acne that caused the scar, and may continue to grow slowly for weeks, months, or years. They do eventually stop growing, but will not disappear on their own. Once a keloid develops, it is permanent unless removed or treated successfully. However, even after removal or successful treatment, it is common for keloids to return. People with a darker skin color are more likely to develop this type of scarring. Now that we know all about scars, What are some ways to help marks heal faster and to prevent scarring? Next episode, we'll be covering on topical and medical treatments.